What is going on, guys? We are back with the next Understanding the Officer video, and we have now transitioned into the Air Force, and the focus of today's video is going to be Brisk Eagle. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Welcome back. I hope everybody is doing wonderful. I hope life is going well for each and every one of you. And like I said in the intro, we have transitioned into the Air Force officers, still covering the Generation 1 officers, and the focus of today's video is going to be Brisk Eagle. Now, if you are a new player in Warpath and these early officer videos are helping you, if you're getting any value out of these videos, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. And of course, if you feel so inclined, feel free to share the video with fellow new Warpath players so they can get the help that they are seeking as well. Now, let's go ahead and jump in and take a look at Brisk Eagle. All right, so Brisk Eagle is tagged as a versatile officer, but she is really not. She is absolutely a fighter-specific officer that is all I've ever seen her being utilized on. If somebody has used her on a bomber, then I've never seen it myself personally, but generally speaking, she is exclusively used on fighter planes. Now, starting with skill 1, her tactical skill increases the chance of this officer's troop landing a critical strike with its normal attack by 30%. Second skill, which is a special skill, increases the critical damage of this officer's troop by 50%. Skill 3, an offensive skill, increases the firepower of this officer's troop by 20%. And then her fourth skill, another special skill, increases the cruising speed of this officer's troop by 10%. And then once fully awakened, after landing a critical strike with its normal attack, this officer's troop takes no damage for 1 second, can be triggered one time every 5 seconds. So now let's talk about, is she worth it? In the early game, yes, she is a really, really good Generation 1 fighter plane officer. Does she withstand the test of time in the mid to late game? She does not. No, she does not. However, she does offer some more value compared to other fighter plane officers that are also Generation 1, because her 3 passive skills here that can be used via the officer skill training system are of value. Specifically, her second one, which increases the critical damage of this officer's troop by 50%, because there are multiple other officers that also offer skills that are critical damage related. So you can use those because they're overall better officers, and throw this skill on in a situation like that where you're going to just increase the critical damage that that officer is dishing out. So if you are going to invest in her, or if you just want to invest in a single skill to utilize later in the game through the skill training system, I would definitely say that second skill that we just talked about is going to be the one you want to focus on the most. If you want an officer that's going to give you a little bit of an advantage early on, or that you're going to get some value out of early on in Warpath, then Brisk Eagle is going to be a good choice. Just know going into it that she's not going to provide much value mid and late game as you start to unlock other more high value officers. With that being said, as always, you guys know I like to keep these videos very short and just pretty much to the point to give you new players, a quick rundown on which officers are worth your time and investment and which are really not, and also how they kind of stack up long term. So with that being said, if you have any further questions about Brisk Eagle or any other Generation 1 officer that we have covered here on the channel, feel free to let me know in the comments. If you have stuck around and made it this far into the video, if you've got access to Discord and are not already in our community Discord server, the link to that is going to be in the description of the video below. Click on that link, it'll take you right into the community server, whether you are a new player, have questions, want to learn some more, or want to talk about some officers some more, or if you are a veteran player and just want to come hang out and get to know more people in the community, it doesn't matter. Absolutely everybody is welcome. As always, thanks for taking the time to watch the video today, and we'll see you on the next one.